Howdy folks, Creepy Kentuckian here with you today. I recently got a package in from my good friend Alan over at Pop's Movie Dungeon here on YouTube. I'm going to link the video in the description so you guys can check his channel out. He does a lot of really cool stuff, buys a ton of movies, has a really cool setup, great channel, check his stuff out. But we were doing the summer sale recently that Vinegar Syndrome did. And there were a couple of the titles that I was mentioning on there. He was like, hey, I'm selling some of my stuff. I'll cut you a really good deal. He cut me a really good deal on these. So he's selling off some of his Vinegar Syndrome stuff. And it was such a good deal, I decided to get a couple more. So 2 turns into 4, turns into 6 pretty quickly. So I figured this would be a cool video for me to do. I don't do a whole lot of unboxings on here. It's not really my thing. But this is an unboxing. Let's see what we got, boss. So a lot of this stuff, more than likely, I have not seen. Or if I have seen it, it's something that I kind of want to check out again. There you go. I think it's a total of 6 different movies. 5 or 6, something like that. And my man Pop does a fantastic job packaging this stuff. This is UPS packaging that he threw in completely for free. And double bubble wrapped these balls. And I think a lot of these he had seen and what, you know, he was like, I don't need these. Which I probably need to do that a lot because this shelf back here, it's like 6 foot by 6 foot. It's been full for years, actually. And I just keep moving stuff off of it and putting more stuff on it. Got all this stuff stacked up here. Good. All right, so be a cool thumbnail here. Oh, God. All right. First one up from 1971. It was a movie that, very early film that was produced by Charles or Lloyd Kaufman. Lloyd Kaufman. Yeah. Sugar cookies, baby. This is one I've been sitting on for a while. And I think it's like it's kind of X-rated, right? Isn't this a porn movie? I don't know. And it's one we make fun of all the time, and I just felt the need to fucking grab it. It's probably not very good. This one is sealed, actually. This is one that Pop didn't even watch. So I probably got the good end of the deal with sugar cookies. This next one is from 1992. Interesting cast here. It does have an ass on the back. You know what that means if you're following Master Chaos. Annie Lee's Meat Pie, baby. With Pat Morita. Michael Berryman's in this. Terry Weigel, Karen Black, wow. Annie Lee's Meat Pies. Another one that's referenced quite a bit on the live DEADPIT shows. And this is like the original artwork here, it looks like, which I kind of prefer that. That's nice and wholesome looking. And you can see Pat Morita and Karen Black there. Then it has the reversible artwork with the newly commissioned Dude Designs design. This next one here we've talked about a bit. We watched this one early days, pre-DEADPIT early days from 1985. And Vinegar Syndrome has done a few William Malone movies. They did Scared to Death recently as well, which I picked that one up. This one is like an Alien ripoff. From what I recall, it's very, very slow. Creaturables. And from what I can recall, this one was never released on DVD or anything prior. So this was the debut of this thing on any sort of disc format. We watched it on VHS back in the day. Robert Joffe is in this too. It's been sleeping peacefully on a moon in Saturn for 2,000 centuries. Until now. Only now is it awoke. This next one is 2 separate cuts of the movie. And I don't think this one's still in print, if I'm not mistaken. Paul Morrissey film, Flesh for Frankenstein. And this has the Frankenstein 3D cut and the Flesh for Frankenstein cut. Anybody out there that still can view, something's loose in here, can view the 3D aspect of it, there you go. My brother-in-law has the 3D. Okay, cool. So these come with the gimmick 3D, what is it called? Nanoglyph, something like that. Oh, God damn. So with this one, you get the region-free 3D Blu-ray, 2 viewing options, digital 3D, which requires all the equipment, and Anaglyph 3D, which works with regular TVs. But it doesn't really, with these red and blue glasses, does not work very well. And this is kind of an acquired taste from what I've heard, these movies. This is one that I'll probably hold off for around Halloween, but I'm going to watch this cut. I don't really, gimmick 3D stuff is only for movies. I can't show that. But Pop picked this cover here. I'll just say that. And yeah, looking to kind of save this one for a little bit later on. And Flesh for Frankenstein. Beautiful additions, man. Holy shit. This is the hard box. This is the non-squishy. This is the bulbous cover here. There's no squishiness to this. Yeah, I love that cover. It's the stitches are embossed on there. So this one came out, what was it, about a year ago? I think it was about a year ago. Weird thing is the spine has nothing on it other than the Vinegar Syndrome girl. Last one. This is a Vinegar Syndrome archive release, boys. Keep all this straight. Now, the archive is the ones that were never shown in theaters, were on video, and are only available in independent stores and on vinegarsyndrome.com. So keep all that straight. From 1989, this movie has an early appearance / performance from George Clooney and Gene Simmons. George Clooney and Gene Simmons are both in this. Red Surf from 1989. They have a couple of different covers. This one is fairly new. This may be the newest one that I got from Pop here. And I think another thing that is interesting about the Vinegar Syndrome releases is they come with a pretty decent sized poster. I don't have any free wall space, as you can tell. Or I would frame these and hang them up, man. They're cool. They're cool. But yeah, that is Red Surf. Again, George Clooney and Gene Simmons in the same movie. That almost seems like something that would never happen. But it did. And it happened in 1989 with Red Surf. So that is my little mini haul. What is it, total of, technically it's 5 different movies from Alan. So there we go. Just a quick little unboxing video for you guys to check out. Another thing that you'll want to keep of note, here coming up on, I think it's the 23rd, if I'm not mistaken. Let's look here, both. Yeah, it's actually on Thursday night, the 22nd. We are planning not the halfway to Black Friday sale, not the halfway to Black Friday flash pre-sale, not the summer sale. This is the Black Friday flash pre-sale. So we'll get to find out exactly what Vinegar Syndrome has up their sleeves for their November lineup, which is their last big hoorah of the year. Also, the October stuff is coming pretty soon. Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 is in that. We'll see what all's going to be on that. I'm interested, at least in seeing what some of the extra features are. But guys, we appreciate everybody checking the stuff out. Definitely follow us on all the social media platforms too, boss. We're on Instagram and TikTok and Twitter and, all that shit. Technically, we're still on MySpace. If anybody's out there on MySpace, I think our page is still up. So have a good one, guys. Have a great week coming up, and keep it creepy over at DEADPIT. Give us a thumbs up.
Up your butt.
Like, subscribe. And if you subscribe, here's something else you can do. Once you subscribe, you can click the bell notification, right? And it'll notify you anytime that DEADPIT puts up new shit.
Or don't. I really don't give a if you do.
I want you to. I
don't care.
Let's keep our community growing here on YouTube.
I don't like it. I don't want you to do nothing.
Listen, they need to do that, pal.
No, don't you dare touch it.
Thumbs up. Subscribe. And click that bell.
For this video officially, it's Oak Curlyjaws has a message for you. Go on over to shop.deadpit.com and go look at their Team Public store right now. You got some new shirts like the Oak Curlyjaws official t-shirt, which is brutal and badass. You got the Yummy Gummy shirt with the captain himself on the shirt. You got Uncle Bill's face on a fucking shirt. You got the Final Girl shirt. You got all these shirts over at shop.deadpit.com. Get them before they're all out, especially the new one, Bedtime 1039. It doesn't get better than that, so go on out. Check out these shirts at shop.deadpit.com. Go look at their Team Public store. You're going to have a good old time. Get them all!
Thank you to all of our supporters on Patreon. DEADPIT on Patreon.com is the only place to check out a complete archive of the old DEADPIT radio shows all the way back from 2005 on, in addition to the midweek shows and fan commentaries, exclusive podcasts, and much more. DEADPIT on Patreon.com if you're interested. Tiers start at only $1.